Hello and welcome to another edition of Instant Burn. My name is Nick, representing New York. It's finally over. The madness, the hysteria, the craze, the rumors, the innuendo, it's finally over. Manny Machado has signed a 10-year, $300 million deal with the San Diego Padres, the largest free agent contract in the history of American sports. There are some guys and gals out there on Yankees Twitter who are going to need to seek mental counseling. And for those people, I pray for you. It will be all right. I will be discussing, the Yankees direction and what this means for the Yankees. But real quick, I just want to touch on the Manny Machado piece of it and what this means for him. Hey, Manny took the money. And most athletes at the end of the day are going to take the money. I'm surprised, obviously there's been so many rumors over the last few months that Manny got this 10-year, $300 million deal. I'm surprised he got that much. He is that caliber of a player. For a team like the Padres to be seriously considered by a superstar of this caliber, they're going to need to, quote-unquote, overpay. So you knew that the Padres were going to have to offer a high amount to be considered, and they sure did that. Dan Lozano, Machado's agent, got Machado the offer that he wanted. Machado believed he was a $300 million player, and he is going to now get that deal. Now, with this contract, there is an opt-out after the 5th year. If I'm a betting man, which I am, full disclosure, but if I'm a betting man, I'm going to say Machado is not going to be a San Diego Padre for the length of this contract. It's very similar to the Robinson Cano deal. Giancarlo Stanton, these small market teams signing these big players, I just don't know if it's going to work out. But for now, Machado took the money. I'm not mad at Manny Machado. And I'm not mad at the New York Yankees. I'm not going to sit here and say Hal Steinbrenner is cheap. I'm not going to do that because you know what? The Yankees have made a lot of improvements this offseason. They spent over $140 million. They're over that luxury tax threshold. They just went in a different direction. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but there are reports that the Yankees made an offer to Machado around, December or so, back when they had that original meeting, anywhere in the ballpark of 7 to 8 years, $220 million. At that point, Lozano said that Machado's not taking any offers. So at that point, the Yankees kind of shifted gears. They signed Tulowitzki, which that's nothing. That didn't stop the Yankees from getting Machado. But they then signed DJ LeMahieu, and the Yankees are set. Going into the offseason, after the Red Sox won the World Series, the Yankees had a disappointing ending to their season. You knew the big names that were available. Corbin, Machado, Harper. The Yankees didn't get any of those guys. And as a Yankee fan, that can be disappointing to take in. But you know what? This team is so talented. This team has so much going for it. We do not need Manny Machado. We do not need Bryce Harper. The Phillies, they need Bryce Harper more than we do. The Padres, they need 5 Manny Machados, but 1 is going to have to do for them. The Yankees are fine. So now that this hysteria is finally over, I might stay off Twitter for a week because there are going to be some people just saying some ridiculous things. There are some people on Twitter, I don't know if you're Yankee fans or if you're Manny Machado fans. Like, just insanity. If you're a New York Yankee fan, I get you're a little disappointed that the Yankees didn't make that big move, but we don't need that big move. The Yankees have set themselves up to be in a great position. They have improved their bullpen, which was already one of the best bullpens in baseball. You now have a full season of Zach Britton, who is healthy. He wasn't healthy last season after the Yankees acquired him in July. They have a full season of Zach Britton. They've added Adam Ottavino, who has one of the filthiest sliders. He's coming to the American League. These guys have never seen him. So you have Ottavino, Green, Britton, Betances, Chapman. That's the bullpen. To sit there and say the Yankees haven't improved their starting rotation is just ludicrous. Look at the rotation a year ago. Severino, to start the season a year ago. Severino, Tanaka, Sonny Gray, CeCe Sabathia, Jordan Montgomery. You're telling me that the rotation of Severino, Paxton, Tanaka, Happ, and Sabathia is not better than that? Come on. That is a legit rotation. James Paxton, I think, has the real potential to have a breakout season. I think he's going to be a great fit in New York. I think with Severino and Tanaka at the top of the rotation, with Paxton, that is a great top third rotation. Jay Happ has proved that he is a winning pitcher. He gives you that quality start. How many great quality starts did he give us when the Yankees acquired him last year? I mean, he was tremendous. Postseason, not so much, but Happ was a big-time pitcher for the Yankees down the stretch last season. And then you got the horse, CeCe Sabathia, in his last season, closing out the rotation. They could even make an additional move and sign a Gio Gonzalez. Montgomery will be back at some point this season. Loizaga could really emerge. So, guys, it's going to be all right. And then in terms of, the position players, I mean, I don't know what else you want. Miguel Andujar was a rookie. He hit .297 with 27 home runs and nearly 100 RBIs. He hit over 40 doubles. Yes, he was bad defensively, but there are guys. Wade Boggs, when he first came into the league, was a terrible third baseman. The guy is so young. Give him a chance. He's one of ours. I don't understand why people are so quick to give up on our own guys. We built these guys. These are our guys. Support them. The guy should have been the rookie of the year, and you're ready to just disregard him and throw him away? He is a great hitter, and he can truly become a good, solid, serviceable fielder. That's all we need. You've got Glaber, who will play shortstop a lot. Tulowitzki can play shortstop some days. That's not something I'm going to, count on. You got a Gold Glove second baseman in DJ LeMahieu, a contact hitter. Imagine that, a contact hitter on the Yankees. I think Giancarlo Stanton is going to have a breakout season. I think he is going to, he hit 38 home runs and 100 RBIs last year, but I think it's going to click. A-Rod's first season in New York wasn't the best. I think he's going to click this year. I think Stanton's going to be tremendous. I think Sanchez is going to have a huge bounce back year. Clint Frazier can emerge. Guys, there's so much to look forward to. So, Yankee fans, be positive. In a town where our other sports teams are just decrepit, terrible teams, the Yankees have a very bright future. 2019, I truly believe, is going to be a great year. The Red Sox had a historic season last year. They won 108 games. They went on a great run in the postseason. Are the Red Sox going to be that good again? The Red Sox don't have a closer as of today, February 19th. I would be shocked if the Red Sox can duplicate what they did last year. So Manny Machado, he took the money. I'm not going to hold that against him. The Yankees were not coming close. They said it from the offset. They were not going to give him $300 million. So Manny Machado is a San Diego Padre. I wish him the best. Honestly, he's going to be playing on an irrelevant team, and he's going to become, for the most part, irrelevant. It's very similar to Robinson Cano. He took the money. He wanted to play in New York, but he took the big contract. Seattle, San Diego. He's going to get no publicity. He's going to have no scrutiny, no media, no attention. He's going to collect his paycheck, and in 4 to 5 years, he's going to be either traded or he'll opt out and become a free agent. Machado, at some point, might be a New York Yankee. In 5 years, he's only going to be 31 years old. So, you never know. But the main point of my instant burn today, I just wanted to get out here and say this. I'm glad it's finally over, that we can stop talking about it. Everyone kind of knew over the last couple weeks and months that, the Yankees were kind of out on Machado, but there was that small glimmer of hope. There was that report that came out a couple weeks ago that Machado, the Yankees made him an offer, and there was always these it's over now. It's done. So we can move on. We can focus on the team we have, fielding our team, winning in 2019. I really, truly am optimistic about the Yankees in 2019. And to the people who will say, oh, well, you thought you were going to get Machado and you didn't. You said you were going to get Harper, you didn't. Well, honestly, not to sound like a cocky New Yorker, but if the Yankees wanted Machado, he would have been in pinstripes. It's that simple. We know he wanted to be a Yankee. We knew his wife loved New York. If the money, to say that is just, you're just a hater. If you think if the Yankees were the big spending team that they were a couple of years ago, and they offered Machado a 10-year, $300 million contract, Machado would have signed that contract 2 months ago. If they wanted Harper, they would have gotten Harper months ago. The Yankees don't need Bryce Harper because they have a guy better. They have a guy in right field who is better than Bryce Harper and Aaron Judge. And they have Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees decided to get Stanton last year, so that kind of took them out of this. And I think Stanton is, like I said, going to have an MVP season. So that'll wrap up this instant burn. Just wanted to get that out there. Feel free to comment. I'm going to post this video on Twitter in the comment section. Please let me know your thoughts on this signing and what this means. Your thoughts, Yankee fans, on the 2019 season. I am truly excited. Like I said, we are going to have more instant burns and, of course, the Trilogy Sports Podcast, which is coming this spring, just in time for baseball season. So we'll be talking lots of Yankee baseball. Also the Phillies. Bryce Harper is still out there. And, this kind of clears the way, I think, for the Phillies. You kind of knew the Phillies weren't in on Machado. Machado didn't really have much interest in the Phillies. Phillies didn't really have interest in him. So this really clears the way for the Phillies to get Bryce Harper. That's kind of the final piece. But now some of the other guys, Marwin Gonzalez is a very good player. Every team in baseball can use him. Dallas Keuchel, Craig Kimbrell. So there's a lot of guys still out there. Spring training game starting this weekend. Super excited for that. So keep it locked to Trilogy Sports. Like I said, Trilogy Sports Podcast coming this spring. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think of the content. We will talk to you soon. Thank you.